It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time for Why is Everybody Bitching About Notre Dame's Independence?
Oh, that's not what the cover sheet says today, but okay.
Wait 1 second.
So wait, if that's the case, does that mean the last complaints about them being independent is now? Is that what we're talking about?
It's definitely not. Yeah, it's definitely not the last. I'll tell you that much.
Well, it should be, by God.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. It should be, but it won't be.
It was bound to happen. I was right every once in a while. You know.
Yeah. Greg Cherry and the two Jeffs with you today.
Yes. We are Greg and the Jeffs. We take requests. We just don't honor them. Anyway.
Greggy and the Jeffs. Listen, you won't hear me quote Elton John on the show very much, but there you go.
Hell of a Dodgers fan, though.
That's true. So, the last time is now a tournament. I mean, that's really the main thing of what we're going to talk about today, because the two mystery spots in the tournament, like we already watched Monday Night Raw this past Monday. Yes. We saw Rusev advance. We saw Sheamus advance. Real strong showing from the League of Nations.
Yes. And if you remember that, you're on the right show, kids.
Yeah, you definitely are.
As I say, Wade's got the best out of it.
Yeah, it begs the question: who's going to be LA Knight's opponent? I'm guessing this Friday on SmackDown. And then who's the other spot go to?
Solo. Goes to Solo.
And there's still four competitors that we don't know who they are. Well, I mean, technically there's six because the two mystery competitors.
But there's two matches we're still unaware of.
Correct.
And it seems like now the winner not only gets to face John Cena in his final match, but it's going to be for the Intercontinental Championship after what happened on Monday night.
Yes. People are so divided on that. It's hysterical to me. It's like, can we just let John enjoy this? Like, for crying out loud. Like, nobody. Right. We talked about this yesterday, G. Nobody. The day after WrestleMania, with John as the heel, never seen 17, and Dom as Intercontinental Champion, ever even had a blip of this on their brain that we'd be going into Survivor Series.
Right.
With Dom having been Dom 2 belts for a while, and John now being the Intercontinental Champion. Like,
I know, right?
Dude,
yeah.
This is the 50th anniversary of the Like Our Picture Show. We are in a time warp. I swear to God. It's bananas.
It's crazy.
Now, I also want to talk about, like, there's been a lot of speculation of who those mystery spots are going to be. Yeah. One of them is not Edge, okay? Like, we need to put that to bed. No. We need to put that to bed. He's still under contract to AEW. It's not going to happen, guys. One of them One of them is more than likely Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure which one. Probably who's going to face Solo. A lot of speculation also that the other person to face LA Knight might be Obafemi from NXT.
Yeah.
Which I find it hard pressed to have Obafemi be in the tournament and not win it.
Yeah. You can't bring that guy out of losing the NXT title, but still having been so damn dominant and then lose on the main roster. That is an instant. We screwed this up on purpose moment, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And then Gunther's facing Javon Evans. Look, I love Javon Evans, but are we being real here? Like, that's a no win. That's a no win. Javon gets destroyed. Yes, he's on the main roster show. Good for him, but he gets destroyed. But
in Madison Square Garden.
In the Garden. But if he beats Gunther in the Garden, they might as well send Gunther down to freaking LFG at that point. Like, God. Oh, no.
Well, I mean, let's not disrespect Javon Evans like that, because he's obviously wildly talented. And you know, wrestling is all about creating moments that you're going to remember forever.
Yeah.
Like, if you watch Gunther defeat Javon Evans, it's like, okay, well, you know, maybe we kind of expect that. You watch Javon Evans beat Gunther in MSG, man, that's going to, I don't know if that's exactly 1, 2, 3 Kid versus Razor Ramon level upset, but it's still surprising because Gunther is a former 2-time world heavyweight champion. So that would be a stunner for sure.
Honestly, and the longest reigning holder of the title Cena currently holds. Let's not forget that.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think Gunther needs the IC title at this point. He's past the IC title. Like, if he wins it, great. But like, does he really need the IC title at this point?
So and again, I am not attempting to disrespect Yvonne Evans. So if I do, I apologize. That wasn't my intent a moment ago. But if Yvonne Evans, it's very much, Greg, both of you guys, you can appreciate this being sports people. It's like when a team beats your team, it's like, that's great if that team wins it all. If Yvonne Evans beats Gunther, but then doesn't win it all, we've basically literally killed two birds with one very unnecessary step.
I mean, yes and no, because it could be a situation where, like, if Javon Evans made like the finals of the tournament and lost, it wouldn't look so bad because, like, then he would survive Gunther, he'd survive whoever he faces in the quarterfinals and then the semifinals, and then if he falls in the finals to like Obafemi, then
that's okay. Then that's different.
Oh yeah, one saying. Go ahead, Greg. Sorry.
I was gonna say you face that dominant of a field. Like, remember when Baron Corbin won King of the Ring and the run that Chad Gable had? Like, people were behind him. It was such an unexpected trip to the finals, and then Corbin actually beat him, which, you know, I'm a Corbin guy. I was cool with, but I was like, this is a cool story for Gable.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that Gable beat, you know, the best in the world to advance.
Yes. He did. Yes, he did.
Greg's like, I'm never living that down.
No.
Listen, I got my Shane jersey that I wore at your wedding here somewhere.
Okay.
That's right. Okay, here's the thing.
Oh,
I was looking earlier, speaking of that. There are no Shane McMahon jerseys like anywhere. Not like obviously not with WWE Shop, but not even on like eBay or Amazon for like any reasonable price. It's like I know you people sold them. Like, make them available. Make it like, maybe if Shane gets inducted into the Hall of Fame, they'll have like a Shane O'Mac Hall of Fame jersey or something, which I am absolutely purchasing.
Depending on your finances, Greg, that's where Etsy's your friend. Honest to God. But with the tournament, it's like, for me, I want it to be Joe Hendry, just because they've been talking about it all year. From the minute John made that announcement and Joe talked about running into John at the Rumble and at WrestleMania, John Cena had no reason to pull Joe Hendry aside after completing that heel turn and winning that title, and he did it anyway because he's John Cena and he's awesome. So I want that so bad for Joe Hendry, and he's back on a little bit of an upturn doing this thing with Thea against Ethan and Chelsea, which, by the way, I have fallen back in love with Chelsea Green, and I love Ethan Page right now. I am so into that whole thing. I cannot wait till next Tuesday.
Dude,
so good.
His parody of American Pie was hilarious.
Oh God. That got sent to the group chat shenanigans. I finally watched it. I had to sit down before I fell down laughing. Oh my God.
Anyways, so Joe Hendry, I feel like will be facing Solo because I think JJ mentioned or somebody mentioned it. Like, if he faces LA Knight on Friday, Joe Hendry is gonna get that much louder pop and than LA Knight.
Well, if they're trying to punish John, that may be a thing.
Yeah. Or so if Joe Hendry's on Raw, because that would make more sense because Cena's on Raw now too. So that would make a lot more sense. As far as SmackDown, I mean, Obafemi, is a great fit, But did he just return on NXT last night too? I mean, it doesn't really matter.
So they teased with his music at the very end, like his presence is looming. It was the whole
okay
they were going for.
Regardless, I mean, Obafemi would be a good choice.
Yeah.
If we're talking TNA, still, Mike Santana.
I was just gonna bring that up too.
Cardona.
Cardona would be another good one.
Santana being the world champion for me disqualifies it because, like, then you're making the TNA world title less significant than John's last match, which for some people that is the case. I don't feel that way. But, which is funny considering who's my friend and who's not. Although I did meet Santana at Rebellion. What a guy! So happy he and Ali had that match at Rebellion, and he's just been on the trajectory all year. Mike Santana's a solid dude. But
Speaking
I
of-
mentioned last night that I went to Frankie Kazarian. It's not going to be, but I want it to be for that UPW SoCal feel, but it's not going to happen.
I mean, you never know. Like, if John had any input into the 16-man field, there's a possibility.
Could be.
Yeah, it's there is enough of that dust flying around there that somebody on SoCal Val's social media posted a picture from, it had to be UPW days because they both look like freaking children in that photo, and Val was, unfortunately. I always forget how young she is. And then they put a side by side of her interviewing John. I think it was earlier this year out in England. It's like, man, there's so much meat on this potential John Cena final opponent bone that I look forward to it. I especially look forward to it because it's going to be coming through San Diego. My son and I are going to be in the Survivor Series, and I still think him in War Games is a cool idea. But we'll see.
No, especially with just winning the Intercontinental title. I mean, there's a possibility he defends it at Survivor Series, and maybe Dominic gets a rematch or something. I don't know because I don't know if they want to telegraph it that much that John's going to lose his final match. Because if he's still Intercontinental Champion and he wins his final match, then you have to determine a new Intercontinental Champion.
Which means the tournament, which depending on who you ask, there be loves or hates those.
Yeah.
I still want it to be Dom and Ray at Survivor Series just because in San Diego and we could have a full scale ride on our hands, which I'm not necessarily want to be a part of, but it'd be fun to watch.
So the AAA Mega Champion.
Yeah, exactly. Do the AAA Championship and
yeah.
But
especially that close to the border, that match would be over like freaking Rover in that stadium. Oh my god.
Oh, definitely. And then have Chavo as a special guest referee.
He just resigned.
Yeah, he just resigned.
He is resigned. Yeah, he's working with AAA. So that's a possibility. Can you imagine Ray and Dom standing in the middle of the ring, and all you hear is "Ooh, Chavo!"
Right. Yeah. And then it's like Chavo's going to side with Dom because he's So it's so good, so good.
I mean, he's a Guerrero. Never trust
he's a Guerrero.
See, we already booked that match for WWE. They just need to book it themselves now.
Paul, send your money to me, Al Franken. Anyway.
I'll do some outsourcing creative. I don't care.
But Obafemi, I think, would be a great final opponent for John because kind of come full circle because when John faced Kurt Angle in his debut match, John was a rookie coming up from OVW. Obafemi, he's coming up from NXT, and then having him beat John to become Intercontinental Champion, would solidify him.
And 2002 John and 2025 Obafemi are jacked. So yeah.
Right.
I have said from the beginning, Greg, I don't know if you've heard the watch longs. Every time I see Obafemi, bad motherfucker. Every time. That's my description of Obafemi. Straight to the point. Bad motherfucker.
I don't know how many of our viewers also check out Sour Graps over on Fightful with Alex Pulaski and
yes.
But they're big Obafemi fans.
Yes, they are.
Probably two of the biggest. So
for real.
For their sake, I like Obafemi, obviously. He's just got this incredible presence about him.
Right.
Yep.
That they were saying last night, Alex Pulaski was saying that Obafemi is Triple H proof, or probably should be, because it's like, how do you miss on a guy like that?
Yeah.
I don't want to speak anything into the universe, so I will nod and smile because it would take quite a bit. And I think if we're seeing the same guy 10 years ago, it's easily messed up. But Obafemi now is like Ron Simmons forever, unfuckwithable.
Yeah. Dude, imagine Obafemi versus Gunther in the finals. Whew.
Well, and that's the other thing. When do the finals take place? That's the other question.
Yeah.
They'll probably take place, if I had to guess, so they have a little time to build a match. It's either, I would guess, the Monday Night Raw before Saturday Night's main event. That would be my guess.
Yeah.
Have it be a Survivor Series. Make it PLE worthy so I can watch that live too.
It could be. I mean, because what is Survivor Series? November 29th?
29. So figure that's 2 weeks to build the whatever it is.
To build the match.
Well, here's hold on. So you have 2 matches on Monday. You have 2 matches on Friday. 2 matches next Monday. 2 matches next Friday. So that would be 8 people left.
Yeah.
So you could do the quarterfinals on Monday and Friday before Survivor Series, and then do a King of the Ring style, do the semis and the finals at Survivor Series.
Because that's 3 matches plus War Games plus Dominic doing something. If John's in a title match,
there's a 6-match card right there. That's all you need.
Again, spend your money care of.
And John Cena is going to be at Survivor Series, so maybe he can do like a stare down with his.
Dude, I truthfully do not care what John does. Just knowing he's going to be there. And again, I've been saying this off and on, kind of like in the social ether, but I haven't actually like been able to voice it on a show. My son and I, Dylan and I were there at the premiere of Raw on Netflix, and he cut a great promo, talking about the tour and the Rumble and everything. And then so he and I were at the first stop on the tour, and we will be at the last PLE stop on the tour before his 2 weeks before his very last on-camera appearance as an in-ring full-time, or not full-time, but an in-ring competitor.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty cool that we get, even if it's just a promo, he can come out there and wave and stare down the opponent. And I'm like, I got my money's worth out of John Cena for this particular part of the show. Thank you very much. You are the GOAT. Although the GOAT question is still talkable, because in terms of longevity, in terms of length of time as the guy, the champion, whatever, up until today, Bruno Sammartino was the longest reigning wrestling champion. Somebody had to go be a trivia master and usurp the great Bruno Sammartino, his fellow Pittsburghan at that. But Greg Cherry, he be the man. Anybody denies it, like you said about Roman Reigns during his reign of terror, step up and beat him, Muckerfuckers.
Yep. And I'm glad, Jeff, that you bring that up.
Okay.
Because yes, today is day number 2,804, which officially surpasses the longest reign, because Bruno had 2 reigns and the other one was in the 1500s. So I passed the one long ago. But
which is nothing to sneeze at either, but
yeah. But the longest official world championship reign, I'll say by a male, because Moolah had her reign, which little bitch fest. Moolah's 13,000 day title reign is a fraud. So let's just say that.
So I will briefly take the trivia championship back for a second. The 28 years is bullshit. Just no doubt about it. But that 10 years she was NWA champion, that one's certifiable and legit. So even then,
I was gonna say that reign is still it's still longer.
Yes, but it's still Moolah. So
yeah. So longest reigning world championship reign that has no controversy.
Yes, there is no controversy because he beat everybody. He beat me like 46 times. So it is what it is.
I was thinking about it today.
Uh-oh.
And because this is such a momentous occasion, I'm putting this out into the universe. Because John Cena is doing a tournament for his last match. I feel like I need to do the same thing.
Oh shit.
So
okay.
I want to put this out there. Because John Cena also wanted to elevate younger talent.
Okay. All right.
So here's what I'm proposing. This is completely, I've told nobody about this. This is just me spitballing. That we ourselves have a 16-person tournament with one specific qualification. every single person in the tournament must have never challenged for the WTC championship before. Whether it's facing me, whether it's facing Jeff. Yeah, Big G, you're out. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whether it's
fine.
I was gonna say whether it's Cass or Diaz, but the only person who faced them as champion was Jeff. So, so yeah, all previous champions are out. Everybody who's previously faced me is out. So that takes out Ruben Garcia, thank God. Scott Gata, thank God.
Good.
But yeah, I want to open it up to people who have never, like, if they've been in tournaments but not faced me, they're okay. So Maddie is actually eligible to be in this.
Oh, where is Maddie anyway? Get out here to accept this challenge, Matthew. Anyway.
So I'm putting it out there. I think that we should do a 16-person tournament with people who have never challenged for the Wrestling Trivia Championship before. I will do all the questions for the entire tournament, which leaves this guy to make 20 plus a bonus question.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. I say bonus question, but like a tiebreaker, which we've only ever had to use once or twice.
Once ever in the history of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not just you.
I want to do this because I know I haven't defended my championship in years, but it's one of those things that's like, if I want to justify the championship reign, I have to defend it at least one more time. So I did pass Bruno today. I'm going to add some time to it before the next defense, but we will be on the hunt to find 16 people. And I want to get like big names in this. Like I don't want to find just like anybody. I want to find people to be a part of this. Jeff, you have thoughts?
Many, several. Some I can't air on the show, but no. I would be remiss if I didn't remind those of the audience here that are also viewers of the Simple Rival brand that we as a group are planning to be in Las Vegas for WrestleMania week. I feel like the host of the tournament being in the WrestleMania ambiance would be a great backdrop. If you want to wait that long. I know Rumble season's your bag, maybe. So maybe
but I figure the tournament would be beyond that. I'm more so thinking that that's a cost thing. And if we're talking about what we're talking about next year, I don't know if I have the money to do both.
Well, no. I'm not saying you also fly out to Vegas because that's I was saying I'm going to be hosting everything but I'm hosting everything including the finale because the finale is going to be you against the challenger. So I'm going to be.
I was going to say I'm hosting everything but the finale because I'll be.
Oh well, then I'm talking out of my ass and that's cool. That's fine. It's not the first time today here, so there you go. Disney, love you, thank you, appreciate you. Well, if we make it to Vegas with the tournament final, then I'll still be with the Vegas backdrop. That'll be a cool little like part of WrestleMania week on our channels. But we can hammer out the details as we get closer.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I love that we're doing. I love that you're doing that. I love that you still feel like you have to legitimize your reign. When we all said at the end, it's like he hasn't defended it because everybody that stepped up got punked, and everybody else was bitching about it. It's like, okay, then step up and get punked. And if you're not gonna step up and get punked, then stop being a bitch.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So I love that. I love that you're going to get 16 people who have never faced you or me or any other champions that were cup of coffee in the big time. Yeah. Cool on you. I applaud that. I acknowledge that. As a matter of fact, we're going to talk about Links of Reigns. I acknowledge.
I figure that I'm either going to retire as the greatest of all time or I'm going to go out on my sword. And like, honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter to me which. Like I will obviously fight to keep the championship. But if somebody beats me for the championship, maybe the
then it can
series
go
comes
forward,
back.
and we have a whole new series of content for the relaunch. So there you go.
Yeah.
Either way, that's good shit. I will say this: if you go out on your sword in the same year period that John does, when we do this move, you're gonna have like a hospital bed in my room because I'm not gonna be able to handle both of you guys having retired. Like that's gonna be like that's gonna hurt me. Anyway, just saying. I'm ready for something else about November 29th and December 13th. I'm already having moments like I can't deal with this shit right now.
That's fair. I figure that if anything, the tournament will definitely start in the new year because we want to get past Thanksgiving. We want to get past Christmas.
Oh God, yes. Oh
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
So I'm not planning anything around that, but I will do my best to round up 16 people. And if you know people who want to be involved in this, again, I want to try and get recognized content creators. Like I would love to get like Santi Zap. Like I would love to get him in the tournament. I would love to get SP3 back.
Yeah.
There's just so many like I'm going to be in New Jersey next weekend for Full Gear.
Oh, okay.
If I run into Maven, which I'm absolutely planning on doing,
yes.
then maybe I'll talk to him about be like, hey, this is the idea I have, and maybe throw it out as like, do you know anybody who would be interested in doing this?
There you go.
Just to see, like, because trivia is way different than joke. Like,
way different.
It is a completely different animal. So I think that, and Jeff went dark. It is a completely different animal that people have got to be like ready for.
Yeah.
And granted, there's not a whole lot of preparation you can do for Wrestling Trivia Challenge because you
have to know a lot of trivia.
Yeah, you either know stuff or you don't because there's only a 10-second clock. So
right. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I know Maven's going to be in the area. Like, there's a lot of people that are going to be in and around the area for Full Gear weekend. So there's you might have a 16 by the time you come home.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Maven lives in New Jersey, so it's
right.
Like,
well, I mean, because I know a lot of our content creator friends are also going to be there, and a lot of them haven't challenged or challenged for that title. So
yeah, I'll see what I can figure out. I'm hoping to see. I'm hoping to see several people when I'm in Jersey. But
there you go.
We'll see what happens. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm gonna get to see Mercedes wrestle for the first time live. Like that.
Okay,
that's what sold me. Like I'm so happy I get to see Mercedes and Stat Free. Like let's go.
I am glad you brought her up. She was brought up yesterday, so I want to get your opinion on the PWI 250. I know you're stoked for her. I get that. I made the comment that she definitely deserves to be in the top 10. I was a little meaner yesterday, and I did apologize in advance just because.
Yeah, you were. Okay.
Hey, it's Greg knows that my feelings for the character since she left WWE and even when she walked out was but I'm not one of these sickos that goes and rags on Mercedes Bernardo because I'm not a completely crazy person. I love that there's that much discussion about it. I just wish that there wasn't so much venom rather than a good mix. Like she, regardless of what you think of her being the belt collector and the status of some of those titles, yes, I personally feel that the reason she is Ultimo Monet right now is to stick it in the craw of WWE. I wouldn't blame Tony or any other promoters for that because you know what? Every once in a while you got to get one in on the big gorilla. You have to.
And I'll tell you what, like if anybody deserves to have this recognition, it's Mercedes because we all know the history. Like her first 5, 6, I think her first 5 championship reigns all ended on her first defense.
Yep.
She had the NXT Johnny Gargano syndrome of winning a championship and then losing it right away.
Losing it.
Yep.
So like when she won the SmackDown Women's Championship from Bayley in, quite frankly, the best or one of the best women's Hell in a Cell matches ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then retained against Bayley, and then went on to WrestleMania to have an absolutely like the best women's match of WrestleMania history. Bianca and Becky is close. Like I will not deny that. Rhea and Charlotte is close. But for me, it's Sasha and Bianca. Like just that entire reign, like the first match, absolute banger. Last match, absolute banger. So the fact that I get to see her live facing off against Chris Statlander, who has done a fantastic job so far as AEW World Champion.
Another underappreciated female talent in the world of wrestling, Chris Statlander. My God.
Yeah. And I'm so happy for Stat just because like she has gone through 2 severe injuries.
Yeah, she has.
To come back, she beat Jade Cargill to become TBS champion. You know,
I remember that.
She had that heel run with Stokely and the series of matches against Willow, and now being able to shine on her own as world champion. And we know what Mercedes and Stat can do because they face each other twice.
Yep.
So you almost wonder, like, is third time the charm? Is Stat going to actually? I kind of dig the storyline of Mercedes being able to win all these other championships, but for some reason the world championship is her Achilles heel. Like I kind of, and I feel like you can keep doing that, and then like slowly it starts to mess with her. Then she starts losing all the other championships, and then like I'm not talking like sad Corbin type like depression, but I'm talking like it gets in her head so much. Then maybe she like all this stuff makes her like turn babyface or something, and then that's when she finally wins the world championship in AEW.
Is it
that
title
would
for
be
title?
Well, if Mercedes wins, it technically is.
Okay.
Like it kind of has to be if he wins, right?
Yeah.
Because if it is, will they make her Ultimate Warrior, and drop it? Or Warrior works. I wasn't going to use the other example from WCW because I don't want to. Luger. There we go. We can say Luger. That's better than the other one. By the way, there was a post up I think today. Lex Luger is standing and trimming his Christmas tree for the first time in 20 years.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Dude. Dallas Page should not only be in the Hall of Fame. Dallas Page should be anointed a saint at this point. Like I'm not even bullshitting. Like I'm not even trying to be dramatic or whatever. That dude has saved more. That dude has saved more lives than Mother Teresa. Like for real. Like he saved my life. Saved my life. I will stand on that platform. Dallas is amazing, and I'm so happy for Lex because Lex had a bum rap against him. Granted, a lot of it was self-imposed, but to see how far he's come in the last 22 years since what happened with Miss Elizabeth is just a true story, and I love that for Lex.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's nice. It's brief tangent because I talk about Lex.
But it's okay. Let's face it. This entire show over the last 5+ years has been stream of consciousness.
Yeah.
Yes. Fair.
There's no other way to describe it because, like, I know other shows they have formats. Other shows have rundowns and stuff, and especially like review shows, they have stuff that they got to hit. We just talk.
Yep.
Yeah, we just talk.
We tried that. Nice. We tried formatting for a few weeks. No,
we did try to stick to certain topics, like early on in the show, maybe the first year or so.
Yeah.
And then
it was like sports and then wrestling, and then you had your weird laws.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's we need to revisit that in the new year, but like not 2 states, like just like do like Canadian provinces or random ass cities in Europe or just something.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could expand upon that segment. The only problem is like being prepared, because it doesn't look good when I'm searching for it like during the show. It's like, oh yeah, I guess I got to do this segment. And that's the thing. It's like, if I'm going to prepare something for the show, I actually wanted to. Okay, cards on the table. I was going to talk about this last week on the birthday show.
Right.
I was going to give you a week and be like, I'm doing an open challenge next week, just because today was 2008-04, and then I completely forgot. So I was like, okay, that's not going to work. And now it kind of like, I can't do the open challenge now because it's like, who cares? But doing the tournament instead, I think.
There you go.
Because let's face it, the tournament has provided some fantastic matches for that championship.
Yes, absolutely. I had a train of thought we were going the other way. I just love that this show has endured the 5 years, and there's always ways to tweak it and not lose the core of it. I love that. And I'm so grateful for this show, for being able to be on Nerdy Q Review. By the way, if we're talking about the tournament in the new year, I purposely don't have any content booked on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. So January 7th is a mighty fine day to start that tournament. Just throwing that out. Why the hell not? We'll be done with Wrestle Kingdom by then. We'll be done with all the New Year's bullshit. So that was content. But you and I talked about this off air, Greg. Where we kind of rough draft calling this show's New Year's Eve show Goodbye 25U Shit Show You. 2026 is looking like we're finally going to rebound, like we've been trying to rebound from the pandemic the last 5 years. I think 2026 is going to be one of those like, all right, we are not going to tolerate this bullshit anymore.
I'll tell you what, like a New Year's show in the normal time slot is likely to happen, barring one of two things: me actually having a date for New Year's, which is highly unlikely at this point, or Notre Dame's playing.
Valid.
So if Notre Dame is playing a playoff game, then yeah, I'm sorry guys, but the Irish take precedence.
What's awesome is,
I think that's a New Year's Day thing.
Yeah, what's awesome is if you do, I hate that that's phrased like that. If you have your show on New Year's Eve, that will bleed into the New Year's Bash, what the hell is the New Year's show at Dynamite called?
I don't know.
New Year's Smash, I think it is.
Yeah,
that'll be a watch along over on the Simple Rival side of things. Then Aaron's recap, and then we have our New Year's Eve show from 8 to 12 Pacific. So that's a solid 8 hours of content that you have to deal with the likes of me. So if you have absolutely nothing to do on New Year's, I mean, I still wouldn't recommend seeing me for 8 hours, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to.
I'll definitely be on the New Year's stream for.
I want to send this year out with a swift kick in its buttocks.
I want to set it off with just lighting a bottle and throwing it at the year and be like, piss off.
That's right. Yard style fireworks, and just pray to God we don't get caught by one, because man, this year needs to go.
Yeah, be like, hey, you want to drink 2025? Here's a Molotov cocktail. Here you go.
Right.
Yeah, it's been a year.
I as of now, the plan is
kidding. That is okay. You said it's been a year at Big G. I am telling you what, you are putting that so lightly.
No, seriously, I did like a little rough draft thing of the show graphic, and I literally said goodbye 2025 you shit show, and Greg's like, once we get the date and time, we're just gonna leave that. We're just gonna leave that because that's what it is. The plan is for me to be at Old Red in Vegas with Nikki and Bree on New Year's Eve. So it'll be whatever state of drunkenness I'm at that point that you'll get Jeff Meacham on the 31st of December. Because 3 glasses of their sparkling rosé had me feeling a certain kind of way. So I don't know, and I'm going there by my damn self this time.
So we're gonna get intoxicated, Jeff, slurring words.
Let's just call it what it is. We're getting drunk Jeff. Like drunk Jeff hasn't been in full effect for a full show in a long time, but by God, I'm promoting it now. I'll tell you what.
He's like, I'm throwing it out there.
It always happens in Vegas. It always happens in Vegas, and it never stays there ever because in YouTube. But yeah, I am looking forward to spending this year off with my friends here, with my friends, the Twins. It's going to be, but you know what? We've got some really cool stuff before we get there. We've got, John's last rides. We've got, Survivor Series is looking more and more like it's going to be better than we thought it was going to be. War Games is looking like they're going to be pretty good matches. So I am optimistic about the content and the pro wrestling side of the rest of this, what has been a shit show of the year. Our sports teams are what they are right now. I just
let's talk about that because we got 20 minutes.
Oh my god. Yeah.
The Steelers. I don't even know anymore. Like what we're gonna get. There's.
Dude, I
feel like the Steelers just kind of like spin a roulette wheel, and that's just how it is.
Yes.
Bischoff's booking it. It's raw roulette.
Dude, it's
Bischoff and Russo in 2000 booking it.
Oh my god. They're booking the Steelers. Oh my god, yeah. Dude, I'm so glad I did not stay up for that Sunday night game. I went to bed at halftime when it was like 5-2. I was like, "What in the shit show is this?"
Yeah. So I was.
Sunday nights have never been good to the Steelers, anyways.
No. And I commented this to Pat McAfee, and I just haven't been able to check out a show for Overreaction Monday. But I commented this is like clearly the Steelers are past their bedtime for the night games.
Freaking Grandpa Rogers shouldn't be out there past his bedtime. That's for damn.
Because they've had 3 night games in the last few weeks, and they've lost all of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they have not looked good in any of them. Like they were up on the Bengals in their first one. Yeah. And then the Packers just like walked down the field like they weren't even there, and the Chargers basically did the same thing.
Yeah.
So it was
I'm so glad our next late game is December 15th. I was gonna do the show with Mikey, but I'll be at Monday Night Raw.
Yes,
during the Steelers game, so I'll be like, I'll be catching the score. I'll be watching up for the scores and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and I'll be able to watch a little bit when I get home, like the last of the fourth quarter. But dude, like, it's like every fucking year with this shit, dude. It's like up and down with the Steelers every year. And I'm so sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of this where they on whatever football show, Tomlin has a losing season since da-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares.
No.
You're supposed to be winning Super Bowls, not seeing how many non-losing seasons
let me tell you
have.
what. Just for the chaos, I hope he has a losing season. And if for no other reason, then I can upload that meme of Tomlin with the 21-1. Because
no shit,
the Steelers have had 21 straight non-losing seasons, going back to when Roethlisberger was a rookie.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
So it's not all Tomlin.
Freaking put Taker in a Steelers jersey with that. Oh my god, that's great. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, like every single. I don't know. It's like I said yesterday in the review when somebody asked me what I think of my Steelers. I was like, it's a fucking roller coaster this year, dude. It's like up
awful.
And down.
You know what's so bad though? Even on a bye week, the Cowboys still had the worst week of the league.
No, the Bengals probably did. The Bengals were on bye too, and they probably gave up 45 points to the bye week.
Shit, and we play the Bengals on Sunday.
Here's what I'm hoping, because it's a day game, because it's in Pittsburgh. I'm hoping they get their shit together, and I
do too. It's so funny.
The Bengals defense couldn't stop, dripping faucet.
The only loss that we had during a day game was in week 2 against Seattle. The Seahawks.
Yeah,
but we've won every single day game, so it kind of like tells you something. Like, don't have any late games, people. I think we got we got the Bengals. I think we got the Bengals, the Bears, the
Yep.
Bills, and then the Ravens.
We just need to get Grandpa Joe his oatmeal in the morning, get him some Ovaltine. He's good to go before bed. Like
I was going to say, barring somebody inviting me over to their house when I'm in New Jersey to watch the Steelers Bears game, I'm going to be on the road home, so I'm probably going to miss the entire thing. I'm hoping to catch some of Notre Dame and Syracuse while I'm there, but I know that's like a 3:30 game, and Full Gear starts, I think, 7 o'clock. So it's like I'm not going to be able to watch that whole thing.
No.
Yeah.
But no, it's once again, our NFL teams just can't seem to keep us. And on the real, I feel so badly for and I forgot his name already because it's already been a week. The Dallas Cowboys player that passed away. Beginning of last week. It was just so. As I was talking with you about it, as the news came out and more it was like, it's like, man, this is why mental health awareness is so crucial, especially in sports, especially in high contact sports, especially in football.
Did you see Antonio Brown got detained finally?
Good.
Oh my God, he hit ever since that hit that he took, he has not been the same.
No, and that's and again, I played high school football, so my experience is nowhere near anything anybody's been through in the NFL or even at college level or senior high school level. But there is a reason they are trying to do away with Pop Warner, younger kids playing football because it is so much more obvious to everybody now than it ever was how impactful and how dangerous that sport is. And I'm not trying to say let's just ban football and be that guy. I'm just saying that it is so tragic and so sad to me that even in 2025 we still have people that are so far off balance that they can't. That guy had run his first touchdown back 2 days before, off a fumble, I think it was. And next thing I know, I'm talking with Greg before the show. It's like, oh, okay, this is happening. You just don't know about people, and that's why I'm trying so hard. Every day I post that thing. I said to Greg privately, and I said it on the post. I take so much inspiration from Adam Pearson, from Chris Van Vliet about, just the attitude of gratitude that I try to put out there every single day, because you just don't know what's going to be around that corner or that corner, man. You have to enjoy everything you're doing with everybody you're doing with, because you never know.
Yeah. So that's why I enjoy doing these shows with you guys, because granted, I love spending time with my wife and all that stuff, but around this time it's her busy season where she has all her craft fairs and stuff, so she's making product and stuff like that. So she does her thing where I do my thing. So
Greg and I have long called this show our weekly therapy for an hour from 4 to 5, 7 days.
Because let me tell you, boy, do I need it more than ever.
That's the thing. We've been on hiatus for so long from this show.
Valid.
You've had the year. I'm getting tired of being here, and I never thought I would be at that point with this place. But we've long been overdue for our weekly bench fest, and I'm so glad we can get back.
I'll be honest, bringing it back on my birthday was just because I've wanted to do a show on my birthday. It was the first time in the history of the show that my birthday fell on Wednesday.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So I wanted to bring it back for that, but the main reason I wanted to bring it back when I did is because I want to set up the Royal Raffle. That is my favorite thing to do as a content creator. I love doing that every year.
And
I wanted to make sure
the Royal Rumble raffle,
I wanted to make sure that we were back into the swing of things, so that I could naturally just do it and not just show up in a random Wednesday and be like, "Hey."
Yeah, I think I've won 2 of them, 2 back to back. If I remember correctly,
I've been doing this for 6 years. I haven't won one.
Dude, it was so funny last year because last year when you did it, and my wife and Colleen was watching it with me. I was like, all right, here's my numbers. Charlotte Flair, I think, was like number 3 or number 17 whenever she came out. I was like, this woman's got to win it for me. And sure enough, Charlotte won the Rumble last year.
Yep.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry, I can't see the thought. I just want to say how nice it was to not have to defend myself for being a Charlotte Flair fan this last run she had with Lexi.
She had a good run with Lexi.
They did. I was so happy.
Yeah, the thing is, Charlotte has grown on me. I know I've been incredibly critical about Charlotte in the past. This run with Alexa has softened my position.
It was something different. Yeah, it wasn't the same old Charlotte, you know.
Yeah,
which I think we need.
And maybe it's just because I'm in the life situation I'm in now, but Charlotte's looking fine as hell.
Hey,
one of us.
Stop.
Oh
hey, God. I am still a Trish guy, and that photo shoot that came out this last week, good God. Hello, Trish.
I am contemplating, they're doing like a Comic-Con type thing in Pittsburgh next month, and both Trish and Lita are going to be there. I'm contemplating.
That's right. They are. That's right.
The Steel City Con, yeah.
You have to meet them together. They're great when you meet them. When you meet them together, it's ridiculous. It's so much fun. Oh my God.
So
I've
met Lita twice. I still have to meet Trish.
I still regret when I was in SummerSlam in Cleveland that I didn't go up and say hi to the Bellas because they were there.
Yeah.
But now, like I was with the ex-wife at the time, so it's now is like, who's gonna stop me from talking to people? You know,
it is. Greg, you are Ron White onto the premium golf course. Nobody's stopping me. Throwing it out there.
You know what? I'm thankful for what happened because I would not have gone to New Jersey in August if I was still married.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was a discussion, but I was like, once everything went down, I was like, you know what? I need this weekend. Like I just need to drive and go see people. And I'll tell you what, like getting to meet Maven in person, getting to meet Zach in person, who Zach and I have been messaging back and forth, quite a bit since then. And I'm still hoping one of these days I can work my way into a Maven video.
There you go.
Very cool.
Just got to build the rapport. Just brick by brick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for real.
I think I told him as much too, so it's not a secret.
Right.
But getting to see Maven, getting to meet Cardona, getting to meet SJ in person, getting to meet Kate in person, like it was definitely a weekend that I needed. I didn't even go to SummerSlam. Like that wasn't even a thing. What were you gonna say?
It still befuckles me that I met Kate 4 years before you did.
Well, here's the thing. Like when I told you about Kate on the cruise, like that was shortly after I started following her and realizing like she's super cool. Like she's
great. I love Kate.
Fan. She was wrestling and she was going on the Jericho cruise and I knew you were too. It's like, hey, go see her. This girl's cool. And
she's a great interviewee on top of being an interviewer. So, there you go.
Yeah. So, and awesome. I can confirm years after the fact of following her on Twitter and watching her podcast, she is as cool as that. So
she is. And I will say this, wherever I don't know what's going on with the schedules and everything. Nikki Bella is still single. So next time you guys go to a show at the same time, go up and say hi, Greg. You never know.
I mean,
I'll put in a word for you.
I was gonna say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right?
That's right. The greatest scorer in the history of the game said that.
Mm-hmm. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
Wayne Gretzky. For you uneducated masses out there. Thank you, Damien Sandow, for that quote.
crazy.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I encourage everybody at this point in our lives. Gee, you're married, you're happy, and we love you that you're happy, but you're an asshole for being happy. I encourage everybody to just go for it. If you
Might as
see
well.
somebody or have a just go say hello to people.
That's
You
what I tell
never
my
know what's
brother.
going to happen.
Because my brother's recently divorced too, and he's with us, and he's been meeting people and stuff like that. And I'm like,
Telling you, man.
just
You
go
know,
for it. Just
I-
go. If you see a girl, well, no, he's
If
guy
you see
or
a
a
person
girl.
that interests, if you see
Yeah.
a person that sparks your interest, go up and say hello. Find a commonality. You never know
Yeah.
what path you're going to take until you actually take the first step down that path.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm trying to take more chances for myself. Like in the last couple months, I've been pretty much a homebody because I've worked 6 days a week. So it's like,
Yes.
I really don't want to do anything else.
No,
But
I don't blame you.
as far as going to events and going to spend time with people, I'm trying to do that more. I'm not going to be perfect at it because I'm an introvert by nature, but it's one of those things where it's like, I have to be able to enjoy my life. This last 6 months of my life has been absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
But I deserve to find some happiness.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Greg, I will say this: you are in a similar situation that I was in, completely different reasons for ending of things, by leaps and bounds. But
and also completely different relationships now because
100%. And you know what?
I am still cordial with the ex-wife. We've actually that's one thing I can say for her is that, like, through this whole thing, we talked about it long before because we saw other people get divorced. It's like, if that ever happens to us, let's be adults about it. And we have.
No, for real.
We have.
I loved seeing her family wish you happy birthday on social media. I thought that was classic. That was really cool. But where I was going, because different situation. If I never talk to my ex again, it'll be too damn soon. But long term, like over 10 years for both of us, after and until the breakup, and you're going in a world that it's the evolution of that part of society has changed so much. Oh my God. Dating and socialization in the last 5 years alone has been radically altered. So
I have no idea what I'm walking into.
No, and you know what though? I think that's better because you just, you're not diving into a pool that doesn't have any water, and you just don't know how murky the waters are when you go. It's the difference between diving into murky waters and diving into an empty pool, because you're gonna die if you do that. So
you don't know what you don't know, and maybe that's a good thing.
Me and the wife, we met on Plenty of Fish on a dating website. So that could be your, like, that's where, I mean, you can still go out and meet people, and if you want to do it like that way, but like if you don't want to go out and you want to, well, I would throw that out there, like dating sites or something like that.
That's true.
Well, on that note, I have a TV behind me, and I'm going to watch Dynamite for the first time in probably 5 months.
I think I am.
Yeah,
I have it on too. I'm going to watch Blood and Guts just to see what goes on tonight.
Yeah, so
I'm going to do the exact opposite and go back to Disneyland.
Hopefully, everybody comes out of it, relatively unscathed.
Oh God,
that'd be nice for once to have AEW have people go on the injury list. That'd be nice.
Yeah. So until next week, when we talk about more stuff, we'll probably preview Full Gear some. I'll talk about my Notre Dame pit experience because I'm going this Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
We'll go from there. So until next time, for the Jeffs, I'm Greg Cherry. Don't be a jag, and we'll see you next week on the Greg Cherry Show.
Greg and the Jeffs, we take requests.